Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
Good morning, Vovo. Hey, Cookie. Good morning. How are you today? Hi, Cool Beans. Hey, Tracy girl. How you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Steven, good morning. Good morning, Steven. How are you? Jenny G, good morning. How are you? I don't know where my powder brush is. I don't know where it is. All right. Even tones around here. I'm like sweating. Ari Naturals, good morning. B Curls, how are you? 501, 504, ta-da. Hello, sweetie. Irie, good morning. Yolanda, good morning. And good health, Tracy and the Misfits. Conjure Concepts, good morning. Lashonda, good morning. Good health. Dory and Misfits, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Good morning, Tracy and fam. It's terrific Tuesday. Yes. Jenny G, did I say hi? I'm doing great, thanks. You're welcome. LT, good morning. Did you change your butterfly? Did you change the picture, LT? Did you have a different picture? Magic Mermaid, good morning, everyone. AKA Doll, good morning. Baby girl, hello, beautiful lady in blue. Hello. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? We have a situation. We have a situation with, what is this? Oh, Steve Harvey and Strawberry. Shirley Strawberry. And it's getting uglier by the minute. And this is a train wreck that cannot be stopped. It cannot be stopped. This is a bleed out. This is a death sentence. Now, I'm not worried about Shirley Strawberry because my feelings is, good morning, Brandy. Good morning. Oh boy, well, he did only everything, aka Doll. He did everything. He was the topic of all the bloggers yesterday. Like, we had nothing else to talk about. I figured I don't even want to post about it. I spoke to Ori Naturals about it. I was like, I'm not even going to do a reading about it because it was oversaturated. But this is Wendy Williams all over again. Wendy Williams all over again. I think Charlamagne the God is going to be next. Because black entertainers are getting their Uranus and Taurus. kicked in the ass. The radio industry, black anchors, not anchors. Oh, by the way, talking about anchors, Robin Roberts, Robin Roberts got married finally. She looks very pretty. Her and her wife look beautiful. They both look white. But on the heels of TJ, Disney was like, Robin, you can't talk. You ain't married either. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like as an example, because she's like the lead, anchor, the lead. I feel like as an example, she volunteered to get married. She was like, listen, you and I, we got to get married because I need to show people what's the right thing to do. She's been with this girl 20 some odd years. Now you get married after TJ scandal? After you want to chastise TJ? Because you know TJ was going to mention that, right, Robin? If he didn't already mention it to you to your face. You know he did. TJ's a sassy Leo with a sassy mouth. So you know TJ was like, how you gonna tell me what to do and you ain't married? At least I got married twice. AKA dog. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. AKA Doll says, I stopped fooling with him after how he did Bernie Mac. Let me tell you something. Little known fact, it's just a feeling I have. I think Bernie Mac was given something that gave him that weird cancer. Because he had some weird cancer. It wasn't like normal cancer. I'm just saying. I think there should be a lot of investigations going on. What did Bernie Mac die of? Sarcoidosis. I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, he had sarcoidosis for 25 years and died from complications of pneumonia. Yeah, but sometimes when somebody's already sick, it's easier to take them down. Hi, Ebony. How are you? How are you doing? Take my hair down for a minute. Oh my God. Getting locks, but having it grow is daunting because it's heavy. It's heavy at some point. Like it's heavy. All right. I was waiting for this read. Yes. Yes, Alicia. Now, Lamar and I did a read on Shirley. I think it was on Shirley on Steve Harvey already. Right? But yesterday, some things came out. Did y'all hear the audio recordings? Did y'all hear it? Shirley was supposed to come on Steve Harvey's show to talk about her personal business and to confess to everything that was going down in her personal business. Just before she got a chance to tell the public what's been going down, because her husband has been in jail for a year. And Steve Harvey and Shirley kept it a secret for a year. Tell me why Steve Harvey felt the need to keep this a secret for a year. Tell me why. They could have been gotten ahead of this. Last year would have been a different scenario. You get ahead of it. You gather yourself together, Steve. But I feel like they, Shirley, the husband, the mistress, Steve, Marjorie, I feel like they had to clean up some stuff. I don't think it's an accident that Marjorie left him. I think there's a possibility she might have to testify against him. Yes, Bernie Mac was definitely giving something. It could not be two big names in the spotlight. Steve Harvey drank the Kool-Aid and took his brother out. And you wondering why you're having problems right now, Steve Harvey? The spirit of Bernie Mac is on your ass. I'm telling you, guys, COVID let all them spirits come down. Y'all haven't noticed? These celebrities are falling apart one by one since COVID. Y'all haven't noticed? These celebrities can't survive since COVID. Because the spirits of past, they're here. We talked about this. I didn't even know they were attacking celebrities. But we talked about this. Every time you hear the wind whipping, it's spirits coming down. It's true. One time the wind was whipping so bad here that God, and I was outside because I love the rain, right? I was outside and I heard God say, go inside. Man, I did not hesitate to bring my chair inside. I know when God's like, go inside. Because things were coming down. And they don't need to get confused and hit me upside the head. Nope. Nope. I put the blood of Jesus over my door. Make sure them spirits do not come near me. Because they coming for all celebrities. Mercury retrograde. Putting paws on people all year. My mama and grandmama always say what's done in the dark comes to the light, always. But what I'm noticing, it's coming quicker, faster. You guys notice that? Where's my thing at? I got a little thing like this. It's coming quicker, faster, scarier, right? Ain't none of y'all celebrities are going to be able to survive this drama that's headed your way. None of y'all. If y'all did not live a clean life, okay? Another content creator shared the name of the woman Steve has been involved with for several years, allegedly. But you didn't hear that from me because I ain't the one to gossip. Although you mentioned her whole name here. Now listen to me. Hi, Wellness. Did I get to say hi to everyone? Hi, Michelle. Devin. Brandy, did I say good morning? Okay. Magic Mermaid. Good morning. LT, did you change your picture? I think you did. I feel like you did. Conjure Concepts. Good morning. All right. I think I got everyone. Forgive me if I didn't. Okay. So listen to me. Steve Harvey, when Shirley went on the morning show to confess her deeds that's been going on for over a year now. They say it's a year, but it's over a year. They had planned this. for her to finally confess her story, what's been going on with her. What Steve didn't expect was his story to get pulled in. So now Shirley got to tell her story and his story. Because she said Marjorie treated them like the hell. Steve couldn't even walk up the stairs in his own house. Let me tell you something. You get past a certain age, you can't walk up the stairs in your own house. That's a fact. And it's not like he actually 100% takes care of himself. He's got a big BMI. You know, he's not thin. So he probably can't get up the damn stairs of the house that Marjorie made him buy. So she's telling her whole story, blah, 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 blah. All the while she's telling her whole story, she kept saying, and Steve, you and Marjorie got your own problems, and here I am adding to it. Now, as far as I knew, Steve has been denying problems in his family. There Shirley go throwing him under the bus. She said about 3 times, you know, Steve, I'm really feeling bad because, you know, you and Marjorie, y'all going through your own things. I'm like, she's telling us. Steve, stop lying. Stop lying. You and Marjorie are not together. Stop lying. Shirley practically said she ain't never been in your house. Because Marjorie wouldn't let them in. Now, I think Marjorie does witchcraft. I do. Because you don't let people in your house because you know they could drop things. I think witchcraft was put on Steve Harvey. I never thought about it before. I'm going to have to do that reading. Was witchcraft put on Steve Harvey? Because he went straight pussy whipped. Let's check it. Let's check it. I don't have time. I don't want to use these cards, though. I got to get my other cards. Sometimes these cards are too heavy for me. I don't want to be dealing with heavy cards right now. Hold up. Wait a minute. Guys, it is so hot here. Oh my God, it's so hot. All right. This, that. Okay, good. Does Marjorie do magic? Do y'all think she does magic? Talk to me. Because he went straight crazy pussy whip. You know the type of man that just goes crazy and everybody's like, it's not even his character. Or is it? Why is this happening? Let me see what y'all are saying. Let me know if y'all think he is pussy whipped. Because I think he's pussy whipped. And I think it's based upon magic. And you know what I think? I think she fed him something. Let's take a look. What do you, right? Let's take a look. Yes, but that is the same thing, Celicia. It doesn't matter who did it, right? That's not the point. It's she did it, regardless if she paid someone to do it. It still falls on her in the spiritual world, right? Spiritual world doesn't necessarily divide all the time, right? It's on her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But she could have gone to somebody and still had did something herself. Whipped like hell. Mm-hmm. Good point, LaShonda. Yes, she does use magic, and she's used it on everybody. Good point. Good point. All right. All right. Let's take a look. By the way, I always forget to tell you guys to call me for your own personal reading. 213-458-7408. I have openings today. All right. 9 of Cups. She saw Steve as someone who she could live in the lap of luxury. I want to say yes. And ironically, the person that she went to was a man. She got what she wanted. She wanted luxury. Marjorie can love any man. Loving a man is not a problem for her. From Steve, she wanted luxury. Magic. I am shocked. I am shocked. I am shocked that the cards are very, very specific. And marriage to marry her. Specifically. She also had another option or other options out there. So Steve, when Steve came along, she didn't make a beeline to Steve. She let Steve know, I can have any man I want. There was somebody else in the picture. She made Steve believe he had to fight for her because somebody else was going to be with her. She didn't need him. She had other options. She was juggling 2 different men. That's why Steve is acting the way that he's acting, because he's been through this rodeo before. I get the Justice card, but the Justice card almost seems like karma to me. But I also know that she was dating a jailbird or something like that. A drug dealer or something like that. She wanted to make sure she had an empire that grew. But notice the snake in the trees. And you do remember she had handbags at one point. Didn't she sell handbags or something? And she got victory. And she took a gamble. Because the thing with the drug dealer probably had more money than Steve. At the time. He probably had more money than Steve. But she knew that if she stayed with the drug dealer, somehow she would get caught out there. me see what you guys are saying, because this is very, very juicy. Um, Celebrities dying back to back, left to right. Next year be ruthless and lethal. God not playing no more. Very true, Patty. Very true. So is it true about Marjorie stepping out with the bodyguard? I believe it's true. I'll check it, but I believe it's true. Hi, Sanji. I did, Miss Tracy. I know it. I love the butterfly, by the way. Are you going through something, LT? Because a butterfly is admitted transformation. So are you going through something? And are you like, going from a caterpillar to a butterfly? I'm a butterfly. I'm strong and powerful. Are you going through something? Because that's what the butterfly would represent. If you're not going through something, you're probably going to go through something because you're drawn to the butterfly. All right, over it. All right, very true, Patty. All the way under the bus. Shirley still taken. She is. Good health, Dion. Marjorie did some kind of root work to keep herself out of. That's the justice card, right? And if I'm gonna show you guys something, it's opposite the justice card. The justice card is opposite the magician. So this is the magician here in the past. So the answer is yes, she did do magic, right? I feel like she went to a male, right? This is option. She had many suitors to choose from, right? But she really had her eyes on Steve for the money. And then justice is opposite the magician, right? So I believe you're probably right that she did magic to keep herself out of prison. I also think she's a master. Like, no one should play with Marjorie. She is a master. I think Steve is scared of Marjorie. I don't think he's just pussy whipped. I think he is petrified of her. That's why he's not talking about her. Because if anything, she's got all the dirt on him. Let's go back up. Shirley's still taken. Yes, I believe she does magic. You're straight up pussy with Steve. Yes, she does, and she's used it on all her men. Interesting. If she don't do it herself, she pays someone to do it. Whip like hell. She put something on him. Harvey should have known she wasn't ish when she married cousins and divorced both because of jail time. When does magic doesn't work on certain people? You know, the thing about magic, and this the thing about magic, it's a funny thing about magic. Magic is a belief system. So you can't just do magic and think it's going to work. It's a belief system. It's a study. It's the knowing. It's the confidence of putting all the right ingredients together to get what you want. And knowing that you're going to get it. Magic is also patience. Because when you all do magic, y'all want it to come like this. That's not the way magic works. But how do we tell you guys? Because you guys are, get that money, get that bag, get that money, get that bag, get that money, get that bag, right? Or if you're having problems at work, you just want the problem to stop now. That's not the way magic works, right? Magic is knowing that you're doing something for the long haul. And you have to have the patience to understand that what you're doing, you might not see for 6 months. So magic doesn't work when you're just dibbling, dabbling, and playing around. If you're just dibbling, dabbling, and playing around, all right, well, have fun. Because it doesn't mean your magic's going to work. The other thing about magic is that there's an alignment with the moon and the sun and the zodiac signs. There's whole big alignments that all goes together. So it's not that, how do you know when magic works? You don't know. But it's a practice. That's why we call it that. It's a practice. It's a consistent practice to understand that when you wave your finger, this is magic. But I believe that. Do you? So, there you have it. That's your answer. Very vague, by the way. Good morning, Mother of Brats. Yeah, it's been obvious that Steve is pee-whipped. He always rambles on and on about Marjorie. Yeah, kind of like do. There was something odd about it. Good morning. Very odd. Very odd. She had him robotic. Sanji, if that person has protections on them or have guardians watching over them, magic workings could be blocked. Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely. The other thing is, be careful who you do magic on. Right? Oh, $20. Oh. $20. Ooh, ooh. Thank you, Sanji. Oh my God. So, absolutely, Celicia. Be careful who you do magic on. Because if God has plans for that person you're doing magic on, and that person is protected by ancestry history, known and unknown, ain't no magic gonna work. Ain't no magic gonna work. But if you're not protected, now, could Steve Harvey have been protected? Hell fucking no. He took down Bernie Mac. No, he's not protected. He already had plans to take a book away from a woman, Sharon P. Carson. So whatever magic Marjorie did on him was easy. He wasn't clean in the first place. So that magic was like, oh, this is so easy. And Marjorie knew it. And that's why I'm trying to tell you. Marjorie knew. Remember, she dated jailbirds. Marjorie knew what she was getting in Steve. So to do magic on someone that is skanky from jump, that's easy. And when you're I lost my thing. Now my glasses are going to be lopsided. I lost my thingy. It's time to change it anyway. I usually go in to change it. I wonder if I just lost it though. Sometimes I can put it back in myself. Okay, don't worry about me. Okay. All right. I'll go to the eye doctor. I gotta tighten my glasses anyway. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? The words that are coming out of my mouth? It was easy to do magic on Steve. He ain't got no morals. Sticky hole. All right. And she married the drug dealer cousin. It's so weird. What? The drug dealer cousin? How many times has Marjorie been married? He's out of jail, and finally his book is coming out, which exposes Marjorie and Steve. Which exposes Marjorie, and Steve blocked it for years. Can't block nothing no more, Steve. You don't have the same money coming in either. That's why you went to Africa to do Family Feud. Because the American public didn't want to have it with you anymore. Oh no. Okay. He said he took more jobs to keep her out of jail. Jimmy Townsend is out of jail. Finally, his book is coming out. Shirley said in one of the calls she felt Steve was scared of Marjorie. True. I believe that too. Hey, Bree. Good morning, lovely people. Good morning, Miss Tracy. I went on a date last night, so this fool showed me his ancestry chart. His child's mother is listed with his last name. All right, end the date, right? Don't make it a big deal. Miss AC, so they married or closely related? Don't worry about it. It's already over. She's already disgusted by it. Moving on. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning. How are you, Sarah? Ori Nachos, not only blocked. Ori says, listen to this, that if you do magic on someone and they're meant for better things, God and the ancestors, known and unknown, will block that energy. But remember, energy has to go somewhere. So don't be surprised when your life begins to fuck up. If God has something good for someone that you're attacking magically, and God is like, not today, sister, not today. Be careful. Be careful if you have family to take care of. Be careful if you have a job. Because the funny thing in that is that the bad things will begin to happen to you with you totally forgetting you tried to annihilate someone. You're just going to notice the bad things happening to you. You're not going to say, not even to yourself, because it's too protective to remind yourself that you did some dirt on someone and tried to annihilate someone. So you're not even going to remember that, because that's how the brain is going to protect you. But you're going to have bad luck, one after another, after another. Could go on for a year, could go on for 5 years. And you're going to say, why, God, why? Why me? You're going to totally forget you went to that old crone down the street in that matchbox of a house. And when you walked in, she had skulls inside a jar. And you paid her $500 to do some dirt. And what you're not noticing, here's the key to people that do bad things and people that do good magic. People that do bad magic just to do it live in squalor. True story. They live in squalor. People that do magic that's of light don't live in squalor, because they're not going to have dead shit all over their house, stinking up the house, because they don't have that belief system in hurting someone through God's good herbs. These herbs are good. They are magical. Be careful that you use it on someone, because, well, she took my man. Okay. No, you own no one. Think about it. You own no one. No one can take your man. Well, my man started cheating on me, and I needed him to love me. I don't know if that's the way it should go. If your man is leaving and cheating, maybe you should just open the door and let your man leave and cheat. But without you being there. But doing magic to keep him home, it's never going to work out. You'll keep him home for a while. You will not be able to keep him home. I promise you. And then I know situations where the wife is doing magic to get the man. Listen, I had a situation once where the mistress was calling me, the husband was calling me, the wife was calling me. And I couldn't tell any of them who, what, and where. The husband and the wife knew they were calling me. The mistress was calling me about the husband. The wife didn't know about the mistress. The mistress was doing magic on the husband and calling me to find out what she can do. What kind of magic can I do, Tracy? Because this ain't right. He should have been left her. I'm like, are you serious? You seriously think I'm going to open up my book of repertoire? Open up the book. Where's the book? I got this new book, but I have no idea what I'm going to use it for. I just like books. I'm going to open up my book to tell you how to take a married man from his wife. Bitch, I was married. No, I'm not doing that. I know what this feels like. Now, I've told you this before. Cheating is not a bad thing. You know when cheating is bad? When y'all don't let go. Let go. Don't hold on. Let go. Like this. If they married, there's ownership over being married. Period. There's ownership. I'm not going to fault anyone if they have ownership. They wearing a ring. They had the ring for 20 years. Step back. If they not married, all bets are off. Period. If they're not married, I don't give a shit. Because I remember when I was young and my husband tried that shit with me. Oh, we just gonna live together. We're gonna see how it goes. And I was like, we're not gonna do that. I was young too. I was like 18, 19, had my own apartment in the middle of Harlem with a banging body. Any nigga out there wanted me, and my husband saw it. And so I let him know I'm not that much in love. I love you, but I could switch on a dime. So, we're not going to test me out. I'm not a car. You don't get to test me out. I've known you since I was 16 years old. What we doing? Because you don't get to just live with me and defile me, because back in the day it was a little different, right? And defile me and embarrass me to your mother and my mother and my father. But he wouldn't let me go, right? He was like, oh, you're not safe in Harlem. I was like, I really am safe in Harlem. I really am. Nobody was going to bother me. It's the middle of Harlem. Nobody was. I already knew it. I don't want you to be alone. Oh, Lord, have mercy. So he lived with me for 2 years. I didn't actually like living with him, to be honest with you. And so then I decided, I think you need to go. And he cried like, just go. And sure enough, that ring showed up because I told him, go or marry me. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time for the romantic, him getting on one knee and showing, in front of my family and friends. Nope. I got time for marriage. That's it. That nigga proposed to me 2 a.m. in the morning when I was kicking him out. He had already brought the ring, but I didn't know it. And I was like, get out. He was trying to wait for Valentine's Day. which was the very next day. My dumb ass caused an argument with him and told him to get the fuck out. He was gonna propose at a restaurant, but I said, get the fuck out. 2 o'clock in the morning, which was Valentine's Day. Or maybe it was the 13th. Who knows? He was forced to propose. Yep. Yes. Let me go back a little. Oh man, okay. Thank you, Sanji. Thank you, sweetie. Not only blocked, but bounced back to you. Rhonda, did you send me something yesterday? Let me check. Guys, I need some water. Oh, you did, didn't you? But was it for a reading? Let me know, because I was really surprised when you didn't text for a reading. Let me know. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, it was for a reading. Rhonda, you have to text the number. The pattern is the pattern. Let me teach you the pattern. Everybody teach you the pattern. Okay, so we start out with the payment, and then you text 213-458-7408, and then you get the appointment. Text the number right now. Right now, text the number, please, please, please. Of course I saw it, but I didn't know. I was expecting for you to, an appointment to come through. An appointment didn't come through. It's okay. Wait, let me see something. I need water, guys. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Thank you, Patty Gemini. Whatever you put out comes back tenfold. That's why I only put out niceness. That's why I'm nice to people. I don't know who's protected, who's not protected. I don't do magic on anyone. If I want magic done, I'm doing it on my black ass. Me, myself, I. So 3 people live inside of me. I'm doing it on me. Got to get my oil changed soon. I walked in. They got Steve Harvey TV. Ryan, back in the 80s, my dad's mom went to... Your dad's mom went to a hoodoo woman to put something spiritually bad on my parents because she was a horrible woman who didn't want to see her son or my mom thrive. Now, let me tell you something about that. I gotta get my back scratcher. Let me tell you something about that. A mother that does that, knowing that it's her generation of grandchildren that are coming through. Do you understand? When you put hoodoo on your son to separate from the woman that he loves, remember that. No one's judging that but your grandmama. He loves her. It doesn't matter the relationship. He loves her. And when there are children born of this relationship, all bets are off. All bets are off. Period. You do not want to see your son miserable. Trust and believe. What is she going to have her son do? Come back and live with her? Chances are she don't even like her own son. She just don't want another woman stepping in her place. But that's Hakuna Matata. Like, a lot of mothers do this. A lot of mothers. I don't have time for the drama. I got time to care about me, myself, I. That's it. Hi, Buddha. They divorced after 3 years. But I'm going to tell you something, Ryan. I don't think it was just the magic. Your mother, your grandmother would have had to be pounding in your dad's ear over and over and over. Do you know what I mean? She ain't this and she ain't that. She would have been doing that. She did that to both her sons. Ooh, is she still living? How did she die, Ryan? Is she still living? Because it couldn't have been of natural causes. It couldn't have been. And it sounds like you don't even have a good relationship with her. That is sad. She's still living. That bitch is strong. Now, I'm not calling your grandmother bitch. I didn't mean it that way, but she's strong. Do you have a good relationship with her? Ugh, she got some explaining to do. If you don't correct yourself here, you're going to correct yourself over there. That's a daggone shame. All right. Marjorie has done magic on Steve. And then Steve said, you know, Marjorie's, every time you turn on the internet, there's something there about Marjorie. Marjorie this, Marjorie that. And he's like, it is disgusting. You know, these bloggers, he called out the bloggers especially, these bloggers, and you know what's sad? They're black. Most of them are black. You know, your own kind be doing it to you. You did it to Bernie Mac. You did it to Sharon P. Carson. You stole her book idea. So when you do it, you don't want everybody to know. But now that it's happening to you, oh, we're the disgusting ones? We're the ones that are doing wrong? You hated Bernie Mac to the point where I think you were glad when he died. Because notice your career took a leap after Bernie died. Because Bernie was standing in your way. And who's Essie Berry? Why did that name come up? I saw Essie Berry on Storm Moreau's show last night. By the way, I really love Storm Moreau. I mean, really, really like him. Who's Essie Berry? Because Essie Berry came up years ago. And I'm pretty sure I spoke to a Essie Berry about Steve Harvey years ago. But I wasn't a blogger at the time. So when people give me intimate information, I hold on to it. Because I don't want the intimate information get mixed into psychic readings. Oh, rerun? Ex-wife? Rerun? And she helped marry Harvey. Got it. The widowed wife of Rerun from What's Happening. Got it. Well, she's a civil activist, rights activist. Thank you, Buddha. Thank you, Salisha. But they talk about people every day, current events on his show. Essie is Mary's friend and activist. Got it. Got it. Rerun to Willowa. Got it. Got it. Well, let me tell you something. I think, let me see if she emailed me. It might have been under Psychic Tracey Brown. Sorry, guys. What do you got? Essie and Mary had a falling out? What? Yay! Aw. All right. Essie and Mary had a falling out. They don't like each other. Lord have mercy. Rumor has it Steve was the person that gave Bernie Mac. What? Buddha, you weren't on earlier. I said I felt like Bernie was given something, and then I looked up his diagnosis of his death, and I was like, oh, okay, so he had a diagnosis for a number of years, something with his lungs, right? So if you give someone something, nobody's really gonna question the death because he had been diagnosed with something for years. Jesse Berry supposedly heard Steve had an ex-wife from before March, the ex-wife of the twins. Oh, it's getting so confusing. Steve, you just going down. You're just going down. Buddha, I believe this. I believe this. That that right there, that right there, that right there is the truth. I believe that. Wow. Wow. All right. Uh, okay, so the bottom line is Marjorie is skanky and she has done magic on Steve. She has. She's done magic on Steve. Steve didn't know what hit him. Not that I feel sorry for Steve. I don't think I feel sorry for Steve. Steve is only going to match up with something like a Marjorie Harvey. Trust and believe. You know, the two birds of a feather. All right. Mary says she didn't sign the divorce agreement, that Marjorie signed her name. Steve and Marjorie might not be married. Oh, I would love that. Steve has a heavy load of karma headed his way, which I think it landed on his lap through Shirley. He hasn't done too much. Hi, soul sister. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. Um, ooh, fool. You's a fool, Steve. You's a fool. Fool. This is so perfect for Steve. Fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So he's going to be on some tour now that Shirley has exposed him, now that Shirley has helped confirm that Steve and Marjorie has a problem in their marriage. Remember, he kept saying, no, no. So we don't answer questions when there's nothing going on. Three times, Shirley told us, you have things going on in your relationship with Marjorie. Steve, she told us, you's a liar. You's a liar. You's a liar. You're the fool, Steve. You're the fool. And all of this is being exposed. You are going to go out just like Trump because you did things in Russia with those Miss Universe girls. Allegedly, where's my allegedly ban? Allegedly, your karma started when you stood by 45. That's when it started. You almost lost your career behind that. But Marjorie did some magic to save your ass, and now she can't stand you. So watch the magic she's gonna do to make you fail. You don't like bloggers? I don't like bloggers because look, they black bloggers, they just, they just do, they just take away the black bloggers, without even mentioning what you did to Bernie Mac. What you do to Bernie Mac? Talk to me, Steve. Talk to me. But you want to talk about black bloggers? Bloggers? Get out of here. Get out of here. Uses trifling. You don't get to turn that psychological crap around on us. We remember Bernie Mac. We loved him first. We loved Bernie Mac. He was our idol. Loyal to his wife. Oh. You got something to say, Steve? You got something to say to black bloggers? Now that you're on the chopping block? Wendy? You better find your way to an apology, Steve. I don't care who you apologize to. You, P. Diddy, Wendy Williams. But Wendy Williams did apologize. She said, I think I'm having my karma because of what I did to Whitney Houston. Yep. But you're on a comeback, Wendy. You're on a comeback. I really feel like when you go to rehab, they make you deal with shadow work. That's not what they call it. But they make you deal with how did you get here? And you have to answer, and it's difficult to purge that. It's difficult to remember what a bitch you were. But when you go through rehab, whether you fail or not, you fail, you go to rehab. They always conjure up all that dirt that you've done. And every time you purge and you fight to get it out your gut, the ugly that you've done, you get better. You can get better. She's on the upswing. Let's pray for her because God knows with her. Lie till you die, like 45. I'm also tired of Steve. I know. I'm reading Snakes in the Garden, the book of Marjorie's ex-husband. It's an interesting read. Also, the book is out. It's called Snakes in the Garden, guys. I love me some Bernie Mac. I know. Oh, it's called Snakes in the Garden. It's an interesting read. All right, guys. Was that all I wanted to talk about? Of course, Steve Harvey was the most important. And the only reason why I wanted to talk about Steve Harvey, not because of what he's going through, but because he called out bloggers. He called out bloggers like we were the trash. You're trash, Steve. You are. Okay. Is there anything else you guys want me to talk about? Anything else with Marjorie? Anything you want me to look at before I move on to the job that I don't do well at all? Anybody? I need water. I need water so bad. I feel like I'm gonna die if I don't get water. You saw Bernie Mac in concert? So jealous, Janine. Oh, Oprah. Oprah and The Rock. Oh my God. Guys. Oprah and The Rock. Now, Oprah may survive better because her category of people have always been using magic. And they use high power magic. I'm not even going to go into the magic that they use. But I'm telling you, this is the Gates magic. This is the Amazon magic. This is the Rockefeller magic, right? You guys don't even know that magic. This is royalty magic. You guys don't know. I don't want to hurt you all. But there's magic for the peons, and there's magic involving some real shit. I'm dead serious. Oprah's with that magic. So, no promise that Oprah's going to fail. No promises. Because I think there's a borderline between, did she do magic on herself and has the knowledge of, or did she annihilate people and did magic on others? I'm not confident, from what I could tell, that she did magic on others. She had access to hidden magic to boost her career. Oh, are they getting a divorce? What? Bree goes, old man Rockefeller and all of his damn heart transplants. Freaking sickening. I didn't even know about that. Really? Yes, Alicia. Are you getting that feeling? Are you getting that feeling? Because I got that feeling, to be honest with you. And we just saw her the other day, and she looked amazing. She looked amazing. And the bottom line is, unfortunately for Wendy, she needs a man. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. And the bottom line is, if she gets Kevin back, I think I'll do that with Lamar. I'll ask him, can we do that one together? Is that okay with you guys? You know, it's one of those things, like, do they just need each other? It's one of those things, like karmic ties, not soulmates, but just that karmic energy that can't be unmatched, right? You know, because Sharina never loved him. Sharina used him like Marjorie used Steve. But Sharina did not do magic. Or maybe she did. There's people in Jersey that do this stuff. Right. Rockefeller used stem cells, especially at the time when stem cells were illegal. Stem cells were not legal until Obama came along. Obama made stem cells legal for rich white folks. 6 heart transplants. Can I tell you something, Bree? If you have 6 heart transplants, then in your living, you have been an unkind person. Your heart is connected to how kind you are. All right. Will Marjorie and Steve divorce? I get the Prince of Cups. I feel like there's an offer on the table on separating. Steve does not want this divorce at all, so he is trying to save his marriage. I believe this Shirley Strawberry thing might get him to save his marriage. I get the Emperor. Who's in charge? Marjorie. I get the Tower. Your marriage is crumbling, Steve. Save it as you might, get a reprieve to prove to Marjorie how loyal you are to her, but she truly is done. The marriage is over and broken because this card came before the marriage card. And I also get the Tower in the past, so it's inevitable. This has to happen. It could be in the next 2 months, up to 2 years, where we will hear the breakdown of this marriage. You know, all Steve wants to do more than anything is keep public face. And it's getting out of control, and he doesn't know how to handle it. This Shirley Strawberry thing gives him an opportunity to go on a tour talking about this. But in essence, he's trying to show Marjorie how loyal he is to her and how much he's fighting for her dignity. It won't work. They've been together too long. I really feel like they should have been separated 18 months ago. Maybe they were separated 18 months ago. But Steve is a liar, like Shirley is a liar. Omission of a truth is a lie. I think they were already separated. This isn't about Marjorie having an affair with the bodyguard. This is about Marjorie not being with Steve, not even living under the same house. The plans for divorce has to move forward because once again, this is opposite the Tower, right? Plans to move forward. Chariot is moving forward, is opposite the Tower. There's a lot of confusion for Steve, and emotionally, he is so confused. Don't be surprised if Steve begins to have dementia, because this divorce is really taking him out of pocket. In the end, I feel like Steve is going to be a blubbering idiot in terms of his dementia. I feel like his karma is going to be confusion. And I'm getting victory. I'm wondering if this victory is Marjorie, because she just cannot be with him anymore. She cannot be with him anymore. I'm also thinking that Steve's assets are waning. I really feel like Marjorie would have stayed with him if his assets were high. But I think Marjorie realizes that his assets are waning. And so, since it is waning, and she can't have and buy the things that she wants, why is she putting up and sleeping with the man that snores? She's not going to do that or be that anymore. Hi, Sylvester. Good morning, good health. Everyone, happy Tuesday. Hi. Yes, Marjorie loves what Steve's stardom did to her image. Now, not that that's damaged. Now that that's damaged, she's over him. Yes. So, are they going to get a divorce? Yes, because Marjorie is going to insist upon it. Yeah, I can't see Marjorie waiting 2 years either, but I think the way it's going to come down is We're going to have more clarification of this breakup in about 2 years, in about 2 months. But definitely, I don't know if it's going to be within 2 years, but definitely by 2 years, I really feel like this marriage is no more. And you're right. I can't Steve, I can't see Steve lasting for 2 years because emotionally, this is killing him. So his wife is falling apart. Shirley's throwing him under the bus. Her ex, her jailbird husband, that she claims she's divorcing. You're not divorcing him. Shut up, Shirley. Was talking about how he wants to go to Abu Dhabi to be in Steve's house. I think there's a connection to this jailhouse husband, Shirley and Steve. I think Marjorie could be involved. I think Marjorie exit left. Y'all keep forgetting they kept this a secret for a year. So if they kept this a secret about Shirley's husband being in jail for a year, over a year, I feel like Marjorie exited the minute she found out she could be involved and go to jail. I also think, to be honest with you guys, I was telling Ori yesterday, I feel like these talks that Shirley is having with her jailhouse husband, she's doing for the police. I feel like she's calling him, making him feel comfortable until he confesses to something. But he ain't saying shit. A real criminal, he is not saying shit. And after Megan Thee Stallion and Lance, where Lance wound up confessing on the jailhouse phone, and that's how Megan won her case. This real-time criminal is not saying anything to Shirley. But I do want to point something out to you guys. When he talks to Shirley, he talks like this. Yeah, I know. You'll be okay. Yeah. Just get rid of everything. Cold word. Well, what you mean? What you mean everything? Police informant. Go ahead, get rid of everything. But what you mean? Do you mean the divorce? Working for the police, Shirley. No. Just get rid of everything. I think she's working for the police. And let me tell you something. When his mistress called him, oh, he perked right up. Hey, girl. Man, you guys send me some pictures. He ain't asked his wife for no pictures. You guys send me some pictures. I like that one with the short hair. Then it's that one with the braids. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, you like that one with the braids, puppy? Oh, yeah, I'll send you that one with the braids. You could tell who he loves. That's possible, Shannon. Maybe the divorce will take 2 years. Lawyers will make a lot of money. Mary's ex-wife said that Marjorie and Steve tried to ruin her. It's true. We watched that unfold. Lori Harvey will keep Steve. I don't even need to look at that. Lori Harvey will keep Steve's last name because that name does work for her. She can't change it to Lori Brown now. It don't sound right. She has to keep. Listen, Lori Harvey is like her mother. Steve might be crumbling, but she's going to find a way to use his name for her advantage. Like mother, like daughter. Michael Jordan got out good. By the way, they were never in love. That was a whole point. Yes, the only reason they're speaking on it is because the tapes were leaked. All right, that's it for the questions. He told her that he loves her on the call. Told who? Marjorie? He told Marjorie he loved her? I love you. Not the way he was talking to his mistress. Girl, you gotta send me that picture with the short hair. That's the picture I like. He was having an orgasm when the girlfriend called him. Y'all didn't know the difference? No man can tell me they love me with a dry ass tone, and I'm gonna believe that shit. Oh, he told the side chick he loved her? That's true. That is very true. Denver Sunday. They blocked your statement. She sounds so MF and desperate. I would have divorced his ass immediately. Me too. Ugh, me too. Oh my God. Denver. That's, oh, what a pretty picture. That is exactly, why can't I find you here? Because it's not. Right. He's not saying shit on those calls other than, wow. What? Man. That's his wife. And she's like, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to putting commissary on the books. Like, I'm not used to this. He goes, yeah, I know. The mistress came on. His penis grew about that long. He got so excited with the mistress from jail. She was excited too. She loved talking to him. Oh, wait, what picture you want? You want the picture? Because I got the picture with the braid. Yeah, send me the picture with the braid. Oh my God, I was dying. I was like, no, Marjorie, you gotta hear this. You gotta hear this. This is so sad. Right. Should I do my job? Hurricane Lee. Mm. Mm. Bermuda and Canada is going to get hit the hardest. Canada might get plummet. Canada has been hiding like they some goddamn good state when they fucked up the Indians. So hurricanes are coming for Canada now. The FDA has signed off for the vaccines. The new vaccines are effective against EG.5. Does anybody know what this shit means? Currently the dominant strain. They're fucking lying. They can't make the vaccine for the dominant strain. Oh my God, they're lying. They just want y'all to take the vaccine. I'm gonna copy this because this is gonna come back to me later. The FDA has signed off an updated COVID-19 vaccines. The target circulating variants in the U.S. drug Moderna and Pfizer said the new vaccines are effective against EG.5. They're lying. Currently, the dominant strain. A group of independent experts that advises the CDC on its vaccination decisions will now weigh the safety and effectiveness of the updated vaccines and make recommendations. Did you see that little Chinese baby that took the baby vaccine and his eyes turned blue? All right, I'm over it. Kim Jong-un, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has arrived in Russia. Okay, I'm done. Libya floods. At least 2,000 people have died and 10,000 more are missing in Libya. Oh, wait. They found the Pennsylvania guy. Oh. The Pennsylvania guy was shot by a homeowner, but he missed it. So he's still on the run. He was shot by a homeowner that had guns in his house. own guns are going to be used against you. Huh. Anywho, at least 2,000 people have died and 1,000 more are missing in Libya, and catastrophic flooding that destroyed 2 dams and swept away neighborhoods. A health minister in the region described parts of the worst city of Derna as a ghost town. The rain is the result of a very strong low-pressure system that brought extreme flooding to Greece last week and moved into the Mediterranean before developing into a tropical-like cyclone. Several countries have sent their condolences and offered aid to Libya as rescue teams. Guys, none of us are. There is no place to go anymore. We're all going to get hit by something catastrophic. All of us. It's not just Florida. It's not just Florida. Libya, Canada. Canada got killed last year with the last hurricane. And Canada's going to get hit again by Lee. The earthquake in Morocco. Libya has floods now. There's no place to go anymore. There's no place to go. We're all being affected by global boiling. There's no place to go anymore. And the iPhone 15 is out. The iPhone 15 is the same thing as the iPhone 8. Nothing's changed in these iPhones. Why they keep updating and upgrading other than the fact that we need longer batteries? Okay. So annoying. All right. But there is a live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern on Apple's website, apple.com, to see what the iPhone 15 could do. They are introducing the biggest change to the phone's design in 11 years. That's what I mean. Nothing is changing inside. They keep changing little things like a better camera. Oh, iPhone, you're so annoying. All right. What happened? I don't think people will get in the jab this time around. No, Sarah, no. That's why they're saying this vaccine is for the current variant. That's why they're saying that. Because actually, all vaccines based upon new variants coming through, those that have new variants coming through all the time, the vaccines are based on the most recent variant or two. Most recent variants in the past or two, never the current. So now they lying to you all. They lying. And they're saying this vaccine is for the current variant. I never even heard of EG.5. And I'd be keeping up with all the variants, BA.22, BA.3.4.5.6, BA.G, XYZ. I keep up with all of them. I know all the variants names. This is EG.5. That is the EG.5. They're lying. They keep making these vaccines. It's costing them thousands to make. And then they're going to go back to telling people, you need to take the variant, the vaccine for this. You need to take the vaccine for that. That's what I love about white folks. White folks said, hell no. White folks said, I am not participating in that thing. That thing is real. They didn't like the jab. Oh my God. Oh my God. Edgar Casey explained everything what was going to happen to floods to famine. Did he really? Tell me what book. DM me or email me. I tried to get into Edgar Casey because the guy that I knew here was telling me about Edgar Casey, but then something went wrong, and so I can't find books on Edgar Casey. Is it me? Or are these books taken off the shelves and hidden because he was so profound in his thinking? It's on YouTube? Girl, send me a link. Send me a link in the comments. Not here when the show ends. Send me a link. They make one in different colors, but same specs, and clowns run out to get them. She's talking about the iPhone. Oh my God, people are over these immunizations. That's why they are resorting to scare tactics. Exactly. And to be honest with you, they know the public is dumb. That's what they're counting for, the ignorance of the public. But you know what? Social media don't make us ignorant no more. Nope. They don't know how to make new or better phones since Steve Jobs passed. Because the vision, he took the vision with him. He had the real ideals. Oh, that's true. If people keep buying iPhones, they would keep pushing them out for the junkies. I'm not stepping towards experimental vaccines. Right. Remember, guys, the vaccine is experimental. So when something happens to you, like your eyes turn blue, which I don't give a fuck, if you put some chemicals in your body and your eyes turn blue, there's nothing pretty about that because your organs are turning a different color too. You just can't see it. I tell you something. You can't sue them. The fact that you are taking a vaccine, you are telling them, even if they don't say it's experimental, you are telling them it is okay for you not to sue them because they're testing it out on you. All right, I'm leaving. How long did I stay, guys? I don't know how long I stayed. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ebony. Good morning. All right, I gotta go. You know, don't be mad because you lost your job over this pretty picture, Ivor Riani. Don't be mad. Your spirit told you not to take it. You have to listen to your spirit. Trust what your spirit said to you. That's it. I'm done. That's it. That's a relationship between you and God. Trust it. Okay? Oh my God. I love you guys. I gotta get up out of here because I think I'm gonna be very, very busy today. Which I'm okay with being busy. I am home all day. All day, all night. I might go out in the street later. I don't know. It depends. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I'm gonna see if Lamar wants to do Wendy Williams later. Cue the music.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to